Before a RIS can proceed to the decision maker for a final decision or be circulated for coordination comments in the case of Cabinet submissions, the quantification of regulatory costs and regulatory cost offsets must be agreed by OBPR except for solely deregulatory proposals. For a final assessment, you must give OBPR the details of the regulatory costs and offsets at least 10 business days before the RIS is to be provided to the decision maker or circulated for coordination comments. For RISs not subject to a final assessment, the regulatory costs and offsets must be provided to OBPR at least 5 business days before the RIS is to be provided to the decision maker or circulated for coordination comments. OBPR's agreement to the costing information does not constitute support for the policy or an assessment of the adequacy of the RIS. In assessing the costing information, OBPR asks, are the assumptions reasonable? How has business as usual been defined? How has a normally efficient business been defined? Are the data sources referenced? Are there basic errors in the maths? Have offsets been identified? Are the offsets practical? Have the costs and offsets been tested within business, community organisations or individuals as appropriate? OBPR can provide comments on your costings as part of the early assessment or final assessment process. In assessing whether your RIS meets best practice, OBPR examines whether costs and offsets were agreed by the Office and subject to consultation. If costs and offsets were not agreed by OBPR, that could lead to the Office assessing your RIS as non-compliant with the RIS requirements. OBPR does not assess costs and offsets outside the RIS process, but is available to provide assistance. Such costs are self-assessed by portfolios using the Regulatory Burden Measurement Framework and, once approved by the relevant Secretary or Deputy Secretary, are reported to the Office of Deregulation as part of the quarterly reporting process. For more information on OBPR assessment, take a look at the User Guide to the Australian Government Guide to Regulation module.